When I first got my mission call, I said, okay, I'm called speaking Malay. I had never really heard of it before. But Malay it's a little bit easier to learn than a lot of other Asian languages. There's no tones. They use the Roman alphabet currently, so it makes it easier to pick up how to read words and stuff. They used to use the Arabic alphabet like 150 or so years ago, but that's kind of been phased out. So now it's almost entirely the Roman alphabet that they use to write Malay. The grammar is kind of pretty simple, and so Malay is not that difficult of a language to learn as far as Asian languages go. It's also an increasingly important language economically, because Malay is essentially the same language as Indonesian. About 80 years ago, they were the same language, and since then they've kind of diversified a little bit. The Malay spoken in Malaysia is a little bit different than the Malay spoken in Indonesia. You could kind of make an analogy to maybe British English and American English. There's certain words that are only used in one place, or that tend to be used more in Indonesia than in Malaysia. But when you factor in Indonesia into the mix, Malay, or Bahasa Melayu as they call it, has over something like 250 million speakers in the world. It's one of the 10 top languages in the world, basically, in terms of the number of people that speak that language. So it's neat to be able to learn a language that is that prominent in that side of the globe. Obviously, we don't run into it very much here in Asia, or in the United States. But with the increasing economic importance of both Malaysia and Indonesia, both their economies are growing well, and so there's increasing numbers of opportunities here in the U.S. for people who speak those languages. So it's a neat tidbit about the language.